4 steps that I think you can do to get yourself ready. It's another slide here with the white ones with the bullets. Those are the good ones, all right? Guts and humor is prepare yourself. You can't come up and improvise if you're not prepared and confident what you do. So everybody all week was saying, hey, did you lock in your speech? Do you know everything you're gonna say up there? Here's what I tell people about how I prepare. I know what I'm gonna talk about. I don't know how I'm gonna say it. All right? I knew what was in the slides, but I don't know how I'm going to connect with you and what's gonna resonate in the moment until I get here in the moment and I can improvise. I think it's a great parallel for a sales call. You also have to prepare your mind to deliver it in the right tone. This is the selling with your business. If you're confident in yourself, other people can sense this. We are very, very good at detecting people who are faking it, people who are trying to do something, that have an agenda. We're all finely tuned instruments that can take in thousands of inputs, and even if we don't know it consciously, we're sensing when people aren't there. When they're checked out, when they're in another place, when they have an alternate agenda, we feel that. We see their handshake when they bring up the price, and we know that's right. So you really have to get yourself together and prepared on what an ideal call looks like and how you're gonna be confident when you get in that situation. But you also have to get your body ready. So it's a chronic problem right now. Everybody is overstressed, and when you overstress, your body locks down. Your muscles tense up, you start getting the upper and lower back pain. Even your peripheral vision comes in, focuses. And when you're under stress, we're all finely tuned instruments as human beings to look for one right answer that will allow us to escape. We can't be creative when we're stressed out. We can't be funny when we're stressed out. Our brain doesn't work that way. We're either in survival mode or we're in natural child playful mode. Either way. So if you got to move, if you've got to stand up, jump around, foreshadowing. If you have to shake your body out and get yourself into a mental state and be prepared to do something with guts, do it. Get ready, and then you go on the call, you pick up the phone, you call an employee in for a tough conversation. Just be yourself. Be in the moment. You are already the best version of you that's ever existed. Lean into that. Be the best version of you. David Sandler, I shared this yesterday too, said, success sometimes depends more on the willingness to leap than it does about being concerned about what will happen when you fail. Sometimes, I'm sure you've all been there, it's those magic moments in sales where you have the guts to say something and you throw it out there and that's the one that got the deal. It's not the marketing bullet points. Those are great. Know those. It's not the specs, it's not the price or the terms or whatever you got through legal. It's that you had the guts to ask a tough question. You put yourself out there and opened up and was disarmingly honest for a prospect. Are you ready to try it? The big finish. I'm not going to tell you what they are this time. I'm giving you 4 pictures to choose from. You can be a party pooper. You can be like dad trying to do TikTok funny. You can be like dad playing dress up with his daughter, gutsy. Or you can be like Iron Man superhero level gutsy here in our big finish. I have 4 set up. The AV team is getting ready. I have a couple of volunteers ready as well if we pick theirs. I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes to lock in. How gutsy do you want to be on the big finish? 3, 2, 1. Oh, I thought it was 100%. We adjusted. 57, I was hoping you would say that. All right, I'm gonna need the clicker. We're gonna lock those in. Final answer is 53%. All right, where is Rob Fishman? Rob Fishman, I need you to come grab this yellow one over here. Chris Roberts. Rob's coming out. Give him a round of applause. They agreed to be gutsy with me. You grab the yellow one. And you're gonna go over to that side. You got that side? Chris, you grab the orange one. You're going over to that side. You guys are all in as well. Stand up. You voted for yourself. It's time for the big finish, but I promise, you're in safe hands. We're gonna start easy. We're gonna do our 4 steps that we just did. We're gonna get ourselves in order. We're gonna look at the words ahead of time, and you're just gonna repeat after me. We're just gonna say a phrase. Then we're gonna add the tonality. Then we're gonna add the body language. And then we're gonna add guts and humor and see what happens. Sound good? All right, we're just gonna say these words out loud. You guys with the catch boxes, you're leading your group. Whichever group does the best, whichever side. I got the middle, you got the side over there, you got that side over there. You win eternal bragging rights over the other people. Sound good? All right, so here's our first words. Don't say anything out loud yet. I'm gonna count us in. It'll be, we'll go on 4. So 3, 2, 1, go when I say these, and we're ready. This is the first line, and we got another one after this. Are you ready? All right, 3, 2, 1. The Sandler Summit was in the spring. Line number 2. And spring became the summer. All right, tonality now. Who'd have believed you'd come along? How about body language? Hands. Touching hands, touch some hands. Reaching out. Reaching out. Touching me, don't touch people without their consent. Touching you. Guts and humor, here we go. Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now all right, that's enough.
Thank you for watching this highlight video from the Sandler Summit. You can join us for the next Sandler Summit in 2024, March 19th and 20th at the Orlando World Center Marriott. Register now at sandler.com/summit.